Yo, what's going on, Exclusive Thoughts fam? It's Troy Sprite, certified life and relationship coach, speaker, and author of the book Teach Me How to Love While What You Don't Know Will Hurt You. I want to drop a quick video on you. This is really for my couples out there, people in relationships, people in marriages. Because if I can be just frank with you and honest with you, some of y'all are the reason that people that are single, right, don't want to get into a relationship. The reason being is some of y'all been miserable for so long in your relationship that you forgot what it feels like to even love. Right now, if you can see me walking, you can't really see it, but I'm on a treadmill, right? And some of y'all been walking, y'all been together for a long period of time, right? But y'all still in the same place, just like this treadmill. Y'all still in the same place because you won't do anything differently than what you already been doing. So I'm gonna give you 3 things that if you really want to get to the next level in your relationship, do this differently this year. All right. Number 1, learn how to communicate. See, so many of y'all that are in relationships, right? You don't know how to communicate. I'm not talking about the arguing, the confrontation, the fussing and fighting where nothing gets solved. I'm talking about actually getting to the root of issues, the core of issues, and not being passive aggressive about it, not holding it in until it's too late and you're ready to leave the person. I'm talking about just if something's bothering you, say it, right? Stop hiding it. Who cares if you've had to say it before? Say it again, but you got to communicate. If you're not communicating with one another, what's the point, right? Men don't read your mind, right? So, ladies, men are not mind readers. If you have an issue, instead of walking around the house mad about it and pissy, right? Communicate about it. And it's all about how you do it. So take some courses, read some books, read some blogs, read some of my stuff about how to communicate effectively, and you might find out that you can get to a better place in your relationship. All right? Number two, get back to investing quality time together, right? And I ain't talking about this whole where you sitting on the couch together and y'all scrolling Instagram together, right, on different phones, or y'all, just texting each other. I'm talking about real phone calls to each other again. I'm talking about, taking time to go on date nights, to revisit why it is that you got in a relationship in the first place, why it is that you love that person. If you're not spending any time together, stop making excuses about the kids, stop making excuses about work, stop making excuses about all this stuff, and find the time. People find time for what they want to find time for, right? And if your relationship is that important to you, you got to find some time to spend some quality time together. You might just realize why you loved her or him in the first place. You see, we don't spend enough time together to even know that, to even get back to love, right? So that's number 2. Number three, we keeping people out of our business this year, right? So that means your family members, that means your friends, that means people at work that you gossiping with about your relationship. We keeping all them people out of our relationship this year. We ain't taking advice from our miserable homegirls. We ain't taking advice from our homeboys that still running around in the streets. They don't even understand what relationships are really about, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We keeping people out of that. Instead of talking to other people, let's talk to each other. Right? Instead of talking to other people, let's talk to each other about what are the things we need to do to get better in this relationship, right? So those are 3 very important things. And here go the other thing. About people in your business. When you let people in your business, right, they don't forgive as easy as you do. So now you got tension within your family and tension within everything else and your friends because you telling all your business to your friends, but you know good and well you ain't really going nowhere, all right? So I need y'all to really stop putting everybody else in your relationship. So those are 3 just simple things, right? It seems like it's not rocket science, but do you intentionally take time to do it? If you don't intentionally take time to do these 3 things, then no wonder you're miserable in your relationship. So right now you think about, I want to leave. I'm miserable. Some of y'all been in, just because you've been in a relationship for a long time, don't mean you've been growing in that relationship. All right, hear me on that. Just because you've been together a long time, don't mean you're growing together. So some of y'all are miserable and you telling everybody else about how miserable you are. They don't even want to get into a relationship. Why? Because you keep talking negatively about it, right? And I'm not saying this saying that that I'm in a perfect relationship. I'm not by any means, but I tell you what, I'm not going to stay miserable. If I got an issue, I'm going to talk about it. If I got, something on my mind and my heart, my wife going to hear about it, right? And we're going to spend time together. We're going to do the small things that it takes to make a relationship strong versus just sitting around complaining and moaning about how miserable it is and how you'd rather be out, single or whatever, you need a new mate. Nah, you chose that person for a reason. Remember why you chose them, right? And do what it takes to make your relationship happy and healthy again, all right? Share this video, tag somebody that needs it. Go get the book. TeachMeHowToLove.com. TeachMeHowToLove.com. Let's have a great relationship in 2018. Peace.